Hi, today is April 3rd, 2026, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 513 for the year, Main Drag. The band that Dogbowl and I started around 40 years ago is playing tonight at a club called Main Drag. I believe the name of the club has more to do with drag racing than with drag shows. I wonder if there has ever been an event where drag queens and or kings competed in a 100-yard dash. While I wouldn't say that that is something that I would have liked to have seen, it is something I'd like to know about if it has happened. Or maybe there were a bunch of preliminary races and then at the end of the event they had the main drag. It is probably fruitless to wish for such silliness, but sometimes I can't help myself. Poem number 514 on the ability to make things up. When someone tells me about something that happened and then they say, "You can't make this stuff up," I often think, I probably could have made that up. Usually they say that after bringing up some highly improbable event that has occurred. And I always think imagination is stronger than reality, so if something really happened, then that something was imaginable. There are certain things that I lack the scientific knowledge or technical background to have imagined, but someone could have imagined it. And when people say, "You can't make this stuff up," they don't just mean me personally. They are saying that no one could have made it up, when, of course, someone could have. On the other hand, sometimes people tell me things they made up, and I think, I couldn't have made that up. But that just proves that some imaginations are more imaginative than others. Poem number 515, Which Way the Wind Was Blowing. She always knew which way the wind was blowing. She would just hold up a finger and be like north by northwest or east by southeast. Whichever way the wind was blowing, if you asked her, she could tell you. On the other hand, she couldn't say what time it was to save her life. So I guess it's a good thing we all carry phones that we can check for the time so we don't have to rely on her for that. Poem number 516, Insanity. I used to believe that people who had their salad after their entree were deeply and hopelessly insane. But I've seen now that some people can be convinced that they are wrong about when to have their salad, so I no longer believe they are hopeless. And I've also heard some people proffer arguably rational explanations as to why to have the salad after the entree, so I no longer believe that their insanity is that deep. And the last poem of the day, poem number 517, Insistence. I wanted to insist, but I was concerned that insisting might come across as too insistent, so instead I said, I want to insist, but I won't, in the hopes that mentioning insistence might come across as insistent, but not too insistent. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.